Hi, my name is William. I'm a full stack developer, and today we're gonna implement an SMS provider with Cursor in just 10 minutes. And first of all, there are so many great tools available right now. We have V0, we have Lovable, we have Replit, Bolt, etc., etc. And these tools are amazing. They enable us to deliver software so fast. I use those tools daily, but I tend to move over to Cursor after a certain time. So a couple of days ago, I started thinking maybe I should just prepare my own template repository that I can use from day one, a template repository that the AI understands really, really well. So that's what I've done. I prepared a prompt here, so I want to implement an SMS provider, 46Elks, and here is the documentation. And 46Elks has a great documentation, which makes it so easy for the AI to understand how the API looks, what needs to be implemented, etc., etc. And I want a new page in the front end where I can enter a sender, a receiver, a phone number, and a text message, and then send an SMS. We of course need endpoints, and this is an important instruction. Think step by step of how to do this. Before you start writing any code, please give me an overview of what you're going to do so I can verify that you understood this. Why is this so great? Well, the AI can write code maybe 100 times faster than I can do. But what's that worth if it generates the wrong code? So by having an overview presented, I can identify, oh, the AI misunderstood this part, or oh, I should probably do it this way instead. I can point the AI in the right direction before it generates any code, and I think that's crucial. I think it saved a lot of time for me. I also ask it to ask questions if something is unclear. You know, there are so many ways to implement a feature, and this is not a very comprehensive specification, so there should be questions, and I want to answer those questions. I do not want the AI to hallucinate any answers. And then I really like to have it create a new file, a new project status file to show what it's done, what's left, etc. To keep the AI on track, but also to keep me on track to understand what the AI is doing. So let's see if this actually works. Shoof, very nice. So we're gonna create a new SMS feature module. Let's talk more about the project structure soon. A new controller, new service, 46Elks configuration. Very good. We can ignore the front-end proposal for now. So do you want to store the SMS history in the database? Oh, that's a great idea. Add it to do. We do not want it in first version. And why? I want the AI to focus on one thing only. Now it should only focus on implementing or creating the integration. But this is a great idea, so we can add it later. Should this feature be protected behind auth? Yes. Do you want to implement delivery? No, not yet. Add to do. Should there be any restrictions on look at the 46Elks docs and follow the guidelines? Do you want to implement the driving? No, not yet. Add to do. Right. Let's see what it thinks about this. Very well. And now this is important. Oh, first of all, I have to pass the app settings. Where are you at, bro? API. Do not worry. I will invalidate these keys later. Here are the API keys. Please only start with backend now. When you think you are done, run .NET build. Why is this important? Well, I want the AI to focus on one thing only, start with the backend, and it's quite effective to ask it to actually run .NET build, because then it can identify any compilation errors, etc., and fix it themselves. Okay, so new project status file. We're gonna create SMS feature. Very good. Okay, let's talk about the structure here. I tend to find most value from these tools when I group my code by feature. So we have a feature module here for SMS, and this makes it so easy to review code that is generated from the AI, I can see that, okay, these changes now, they are only within the SMS feature, and we are only working with the SMS feature. So that's really good. I can also identify, oh shit, why have you edited a file in the auth feature? We should probably not do that. So I think it's very effective to keep every code like feature based. I do it in the backend, I do it in the front end. Let's see now. How does this service look? So it's the correct endpoint. It's the correct payload. Looks really good so far. We have a new controller. Very well. Okay, let's see here. This looks great so far. Nice, everything works. Okay, so what I've done as well, I want the AI to generate as little code as possible. So what I've done is, I have a front end. Oh shit. It's just fixing the warnings, that's alright. Let's see if it still works or if it broke something. No, that's good, okay. Now I can cancel generation. Thing is, I want the AI to generate as little code or a few lines of code as possible. So my front end, I'm using Tanstack query. I'm using a library called Orval, and in the backend, I have a Swagger schema generated for me. So Orval generates all the interfaces for me. It generates all the query and mutation hooks for me. And that's great because the AI shouldn't have to write all that boilerplate code. So now when the API is updated, I can run dev, and you can see it creates some DTO. Let's just ignore that for now, we can fix that later. So it's the convention and the naming of the DTOs that we have to fix. Very well. Now go ahead with frontend. I passed the auto generated files here for you. Please give me an overview of what you will do. Do not generate code yet. Let's see if it understands the task here. So a new feature, it's feature based here as well. We have API, component, pages, validation, sod scheme. Okay, so a couple of times I want to, things I want to fix here. Please, very well, but do adjustments. Please do not re-export generated hooks. Use them raw. And the other thing, keep the sod schema close to the form, so have it in the component itself. Please proceed and create these magic things. In my professional life, we write a lot of complex software, booking systems, etc. We use a lot of buzzwords like microservices. We use AWS a lot with lambdas. A lot of serverless techniques. I think they're great for the use case, but it's so refreshing coming into this project structure where everything is just connected. There's one backend. You understand how everything fits together. I really enjoy working in this project. Let's see how the generating goes here. Alright, so my kid woke up, I had to take care of that. Now we're back. Let's see how's it going here. So we created a form component, we created an SMS page component protected with auth card very well. Route configuration. Let's see how this actually works then. Okay, so we have a new menu item here, send SMS. We can enter sender ID. Write my phone number. Are we live? Seems like it works. Hi, are we live? Really nice. Now, last thing we do before we end this video is Lumbro, but remember, you are Junior Ive. Enhance this UI UX a lot. Make it the greatest UI ever. Let's see how it responds to this. Let's see how it works. This is actually a really funny thing to just try out sometimes. And I must say, I'm a backend engineer. Um, I write a lot of front-end as well, but when it comes to design, that's really not on my board. I should not be doing that. So having AI being able to do these things for me is just amazing. So let's see if it actually works, if it really improves the UI as it sometimes does. Come on. And I will also say that this was just the first video. I wanted to prototype something for you really fast. I will add this project to GitHub. I will open source it. You can play around with it. You'll probably look into the cursor rules. Why is it so effective? Why is the AI so effective? Why does it understand the project structure so well? A lot of the answers to that are in the cursor rules file, I guess. And next step, I think I want to add some more functionality. I want to add a backend entity. We want to store the SMS history, etc., etc. So this will probably be a small series where we'll just enhance this. And I'm thinking maybe we could, when we're happy with the SMS integration, we can actually create like a small booking system, and we can do some funny things like when a booking is created, we can send an auto-generated text message, etc. There's so many funny things that we can explore. Let's see if this actually works. Come on. Oh, I guess this is alright. Nothing revolutionary, but it's still a lot better than what I would have done. So thank you so much for watching today.